Here's something that no one ever tells founders that your health is always the first system to take the hit when adrenaline takes over. Not revenue, not marketing, not delivery, it's health. Okay, confession time. I got sunburned, properly sunburned. And it's not because I did not know any better, but because I genuinely forgot to look after myself. The adrenaline was high, Melbourne vibing was electric. We had our BJN Awards 2025, our first ever awards.
Whoop, whoop.
And in that amazing moment, my body didn't get a vote.
Yeah, that happens, right?
That's right.
When something very, very exciting is happening. I had sunscreen thing in my hand, and then I saw you on the stage. I put it in the bag and did not apply to myself, neither gave it to you, and just moved on with life.
Yeah, that's leadership in adrenaline mode.
Yes. And what are the chances about all of this preparation? You wake up absolutely sick on the day. So,
And it continues.
oh, wow.
Well, here's something that no one ever tells founders that your health is always the first system to take the hit when adrenaline takes over. Not revenue, not marketing, not delivery, it's health.
So true, isn't it? Like, oh my God, like it was phenomenal though. I mean, I think you did phenomenal on the stage, and I was just watching you. You just captivated the whole thing there. And I was just, the moment you came onto the stage, I was just like, oh, it's happening. It's real. We are doing this. Like what seemed like just an random, impossible milestone or dream that we thought we would do at some point in the distant future was right unfolding in front of us. And it was magical. It was magical. Like I had goosebumps, I was confused, I was excited. It was just phenomenal. The energy was
It
electric,
surely was.
and then when everyone came onto the stage, and it was just living the dream, right? It was just like, wow, wow, this is all about, this is life. This is life.
Yes, yes. And it's just so good when you put in the energy and you know, thought about it for so long. You've been preparing to have the awards. It's just larger than life in so many
It
ways.
is. It is. And what is important is like giving credit to all and making all the entrepreneurs and business owners believe that this journey is worth it. I think that's very fulfilling that you are recognized on this journey, that you must continue on this journey because you're inspiring so many people. So it's a wonderful journey of awards.
And it takes a whole village. And we had the entrepreneurs come in with their entire village. It was so sweet looking at kids come in, partners be there,
Yeah.
and everyone just support them for the 20, 80, 100-hour weeks that they put in, the blood,
Yes.
sweat, and tears. It was just phenomenal.
Loved it, loved it, loved it. Absolutely.
Thank you. And I think for us, especially now that you see this and Audrey being down with the flu, adrenaline definitely lies. It tells you that I'm fine and I'll deal with everything later. And, just let's give it one more push.
It is
And
so real. You won't believe it. It is so real, right? I woke up that day extremely sick. Like I didn't hardly slept that night. I was like coughing and like rolling and twisting and turning in the bed. I wasn't sure how the day is going to unfold because I was feeling so sick. And the moment we were on the ground, I think I just completely like forgot about the whole thing. And I was having fun and it went well. And the whole throughout the day, we were there from like what 9 until like 7 or 8 p.m. And I remember I forgot to eat. I literally had a couple of that potato twisties. I had had a few like bites from here and there, and then I didn't have lunch at all. And can you believe I actually forgot to eat?
You
And
forgot to eat
then,
it.
I know, right? Like, seriously. And then later that night, I was so sick again. And I'm like, how come like the whole day didn't feel like I was sick? But later that night again was extremely sick. So then I was just thinking that it's something that our brain kind of takes care of you. And when such important things are happening, you sort of mask it or something like that, that you're fine. You'll do with it, you'll deal with it. Because yesterday I was just in on the couch, like unable to move. So it's phenomenal how our body or our mind combats.
And your body is always keeping receipts.
Yeah, very much so. So looking after yourself, guilty, but yeah, looking after yourself should be and must be the highest priority. No matter what, maybe have a checklist or something to know that, you know, take care of you.
Because I think earlier I used to always think that, I look at my calendar and if it's jam-packed, then I'm like, okay, this is probably why I'm feeling burnt out because there's so many things to do. But what I've realized over the years is burnout doesn't start in your calendar. It really starts in your nervous system. So you don't feel the cost in the moment. Well, you feel it after the sunburns, the exhaustion that you've been feeling, the crashes in your immune system, but also the emotional drops that we have.
Mm, mm.
And high performers don't really burn out because they're weak. They burn out because they care so deeply that they forget to pause.
Absolutely. And I think you need people around you who can remind you that, it's time to pause. Because as we explored, right? I mean, thinking of it, like there was sunscreen right next to me, but I was so involved in it that I never even thought about it so important. Like I just moved forward with it. So it's like not having those reminders, somebody checking in that, hey, do it. So your crew makes a, and we were all into it. So we didn't have anyone else like reminding us that you need to do that. So too bad.
All high on adrenaline.
Well done once again. It was phenomenal and wouldn't have been into fruition without all the efforts that you put in. So,
All the
dream.
efforts that we put in as a team. How wonderful was that? Our first ever awards, 8 categories, incredible submissions, genuinely well-deserved winners, and I'm so proud and I absolutely mean it.
And I think what shines out of this is dream big. Think what is just beyond your horizon. Like dream really, really big, and find people who really resonate with that dream and make it happen because it is possible. It is possible no matter what. It is possible.
And I'm like thinking from probably another lens, like look at it from the marketing perspective, the business lens. Awards are so powerful. So there's visibility created. All of them who, came, they won, they shared. There's so much credibility. And the whole community came together. Like I love the photos, the videos that capture the moments that were. There's so much momentum, and really they put us as people in rooms where probably others would never walk into otherwise.
I look at it from the dimension of internal, how much self-confidence and self-esteem boost it provides, right? Because when you see yourself there being nominated or winning something, you recognize internally that, that you're worthy of it. Let's go forward. Let's move forward even faster. Let's have more self-belief because you can do it. If so many people believe you can do it, then yes, you can do it. Because so many business owners have so many naysayers around them. They're pushing through that, you can't do it, you shouldn't do it, you won't do it, you won't make it. And awards are these little credibility flags that tell you, yes, I will hold on to that and I'll go to the next stage. I'll go to the next stage and I'm going to make it happen. So I remember our first award nomination, and oh my God, I know you applied for that process and everything. For me, it was like, what? Really? I've always seen all these, Oscars and big awards, and I'm like, really? Are we worthy of even that? But yeah, now it feels like, wow, wow, yes, of course. If so many people think, I definitely am worthy. I can do this and I can do bigger things and I can achieve so many things.
Huge, huge. Well, attracting abundance always.
Absolutely.
But I think here's the part that we don't glamorize enough. Like running events and awards is physically, emotionally, energetically very demanding because you're holding space, managing people, absorbing stress, regulating a lot of chaos. So events don't just require strategy, they require a lot of stamina. And I remember a lot of people came to me and they're like, how do you, maintain the calm when all of these moving parts is happening and then there's people and then there's presenters and there's all of this craziness? I was like, we have a team and we have to maintain our energy. We do require a lot of stamina, and that is why health is not optional. It is very, very essential. It's not just, the self-care fluff that I hear about all the time. It's really, if your health collapses, then your visibility collapses with it. So it's really your infrastructure.
I totally, totally get it. It is a beautiful, beautiful journey of self-care in so many ways. And there is so many different ways healthcare is promoted. And as business owners, we have recognized that certain things serve us, certain things do not serve us, right? For me, instance, it's that recognizing that being with so many people, I'm me being an introvert, my self-care is just locking myself in the room in the bed and just listening to an ebook which gives me that much needed calm and much needed peace in my heart to then start again with a great, gung go gung go again. But for some people, it could be different. Some people, it varies. But as business owners, we got to be aware of internally what is essential for us, what actually true self care means to us. Because just going and, like pampering yourself, what the world says, put nail paint, put whatever, maybe for some people, but not for everyone. So define your self care regime, right?
Mm.
What is unique to you? What is some for some, it could be just spending time with your kids or with your partner, or I was being pampered yesterday with nice food, and I was just listening to my book and just relaxing when I was being given yummy yummy food, and that was absolutely the ultimate self care for me. So define your self-care regime so that you know what will get you back up on a Monday morning and get you, rolling again, to recognize you have done well and go back.
I mean, defining is so important, right? Like awareness around what does self-care mean to you. Well, I hope my husband doesn't hear it, but I really enjoyed the gel that he put all over me. Definitely cooled me down. But, here's, I think the hardest truth is most founders, they scale probably their marketing faster than they scale their capacity. So they're growing their audiences, but they don't grow boundaries. They don't grow recovery time. And that's where the
Hmm.
cracks fall because there's awards, events, visibility, they're amazing. But if your health is not designed into your own strategy, then you end up paying for your growth with your body.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I remember having an absolute shocker of a health scare last December. It's been literally a whole year now. And we really need to train ourselves for the big moments like athletes.
Yeah,
That's what
love that.
I've been telling myself. Like, we underestimate the emotional labor, especially as women. We don't just run events, we feel them. And I keep talking about how, I felt the energy, I feel the room. And that's why recovery is not just physical, it's very, very emotional. So your business can only grow as far as your nervous system feels safe.
Love that. Love that. That's so it's a next level of business will grow as much as you grow. It's business will grow as far as your system feels safe. That's a wonderful way to articulate it, because if you get burned out, then you will stop dreaming bigger things. Everything will overwhelm you, and then energetically it will transfer into what your ambitions are, right? So It's like a ripple effect that's happening from feeling overwhelmed. No, I will not do that. No, I will not. And then fears will start coming up because everything will be a fear-based response as opposed to excited response that we're thinking about next year. It might be bigger. It could be even in Melbourne Convention Center or somewhere which will be big. Now if that makes you scared or burnt out, it reminds you of burnout, then chances are you'll not work towards it. But if you think about, yeah, I did it, maybe I should have taken better care of myself, which is yes, and having the right people around me and right systems around me, I can scale, I can do big. And this happens in business in every aspect of business, not just running an event or award, right? It is about how your daily operations are. Are you looking after yourself? Do you have a support system around you, from your health side of it to your marketing, to your systems, to your sales, to your operations? Because this exact thing can happen in day to day where you forget to take care of you because other things happen, right?
And that's why it's so important to put it in places where you would put other things and other decisions. Like you put everything on your calendar. So that's why we put, having our food like breakfast, lunch, dinners, everything's on the calendar. So it gets done.
I don't really
Leadership
need food on
decision.
the calendar. You need food on your calendar.
Well, it's on mine and it's usually green in color so that it's, health and wellness.
The problem is you keep forgetting even after having it on your calendar.
I
Me,
am very grateful. I have people like you around me who eat and show me that it's time to eat.
yeah. To me, if I put those gaps that far wide, I would get stressed with that. Oh my God, food is not until an hour. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm pretty sure if my mom hears it, she'll be the first one telling, "Excuse me, I'm the one who reminds you you need to eat food." But yes, I am learning and I'm constantly learning it that hydration, food, rest, they're so important and they're very, very important leadership decisions. And adrenaline, I am constantly learning, is not sustainable and energy. So we can't, how they say, you can't pour from an empty cup. So it's
Yes.
you can't pour from an empty nervous system. And recovery is very much part of the
And
event.
that's why, as a CEO of your business, your health hat needs to be really looked after. The rituals around your health, that is, this discipline you need around your health needs to be there, defined, right? What you feed your mind, what you feed your body, what you feed your business. It kind of, pipes in into the business as well. So really, really important. And I love that we're having this conversation because we can get bogged down by all the systems and this and that and marketing and sales. But hey, we got to look after yourself because we are in this long term. Remember, the longest standing business is in Japan, which is some 1400 years old. So when you get into the business, don't think that it is a journey of a year or 2 years or 5 years. How is it that you can actually continue on that mission and get people, leaders, so that they can start going forward and helping others on that mission?
Essentially, I like the way that I put it because being a recovering people pleaser, I think one thing that I would always do is, I set a meeting or I said I would do this. So now I can't go back on my words. And even to the detriment of it's killing me probably health wise. So learning to build that buffer and not to have those back-to-back commitments because you know that's not sustainable has been such a big journey in itself. So really treating health like a non-negotiable KPI
Yes.
has been massive.
Yes, yes. And I love it that I have learned through the journey as well that even whatever is happening, it's important to know that put a stop, put a stop. If you're not able to, and I'm able to now understand that I'm not functioning at my 100%. Like yesterday, I was on the couch. I was so tempted to sit with my laptop. So tempted. I'm like, I'm on the couch, like I'm listening to a book, but I can still do some work. I'm so tempted, but then I'm like, no, I'm not at my max. Like, I'm not. I shouldn't. And I didn't. And I literally couldn't find my laptop this morning. That's another story. But really knowing that where your burnout is or where you need to take a break and put a hard pause If you cannot make it, you're sick, not feeling well, then you're not going to do justice to that person either if you're meeting somebody. So, really going with an approach that it's not a win for you, win for them, and win for the greater good. And everything we operate is based off win, 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 right?
Yes, your calendar should really protect your health, not challenge it,
Correct.
as you mentioned. Okay, that brings us to what's coming next. Well, we are building the biggest women's catch up and aligning it with the International Women's Day. And this matters so deeply because 2026 International Women's Day theme is about balancing the scales. We're talking justice, we're talking inclusion, we're talking fairness. And another theme to add to it is give to gain. So it's really generosity. We're talking collaboration, which is has been the absolute foundation, not only for Biz Growth Network, but also at ESO Business Hub, lifting others. And these are not just slogans, they're principles that we follow, foundations of leadership. Because women, we don't rise by hustling alone. We rise when there's knowledge, when there's support, when there's visibility, when we have care that we share. And that's what we even feel. And that's why we brought to life BJN Women's Circle. And that's what we are expanding on. And when women are well, businesses are well, communities are well, and that's how we can all rise together.
Absolutely. So excited for that. And Women's Circle, I can't even begin to talk about it. It was so wonderful, so exciting, with all so much love in the heart. Everyone just the way they showed up and their story is so heartwarming. So I'm extremely excited that 2026 is going to be so focused on the women's energy, the women's exploring that side of really how we can champion more women, how we can bring more women together and facilitate their growth alongside. I'm loving it. And 2026 is special, very special, because two women, Audrey and Shweta, are on their 10th year of friendship. So
Yay!
it's what two women can create together. It's a testament to that. So here 2026 is going to be the celebration of friendship or the womanhood, the celebration of how collaboration and partnership can scale, can help you to grow not just in business, it is in personal life, in relationships, because I am a live testament of how much I've grown through this journey of awareness through you, Shweta. And I don't know how I can express my gratitude. The awareness I've built around everything around me. I felt like I was, often give this as a example that, or a metaphor. I learned skiing in just 10, 15 years ago. And the first time when I was doing that, multiple falls, and it
Yeah.
was just like I had the determination that I'm going to learn it and I'm going to learn it that day. And in a day I managed to learn it. And the last time, the last of that evening when my decision was, until I go without a fall through the entire slope, I won't go back to the hostel or wherever we were, motel. And I did it. And I did it and I enjoyed the view. I loved the view. And I realized that the n number of or 40 or 50 times that I'd done before, I'd not even seen how beautiful the outside was. I was just falling and getting up and falling and getting up. And that's exactly when you're resilient and when you have the determination and when you learn about yourself and you become aware of your surroundings. That's how life becomes enjoyable, right? So now every day is a journey of awareness of it doesn't trigger me. It doesn't make me angry. I'm in such a calm state because everything happening around me is not anything to do with me internally. I enjoy that. What's happening, the expression of life is truly in that gift, right? When you truly learn to enjoy whatever is coming your way. An awareness journey has given me that, and that's the gift you have given me, and I love it. I love it, and I continue to grow because we're still learning. Every conversation with you has been like that we learn through our patterns. We are We are unlearning old patterns and we are learning new patterns every single day. And all conversations we go through are that. And I wish and I hope that all of you who are listening to this find somebody, a soundboard, who will help you to unlearn the unresourceful patterns, to help you grow in the ways you've never imagined that you will. Because life, when you start enjoying those slopes, it's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing,
The
right?
view on the top is amazing, so keep going. And I love that metaphor, Audrey. So well put. And 10 years, that's it. I feel like I've known you forever, man.
I know, right? But these 10 years have been the most aware and a growing years of my life. So I think they kind of, really, really define my identity so well. So, yeah,
I I don't think I could do business in life with anyone else other than you, and I'm so grateful to
I
have you
know.
and constantly learning. And I love that we can have those really uncomfortable, crazy conversations where we're probably pulling each other and telling, "Come on, do this," and then the next minute we are like, "Okay, so what's for lunch?" And then we just eat. So it's beautiful. And I'm putting this out there intentionally for all you people. If you know incredible women speakers, either here in Melbourne or who are willing to come here, women who have lived experience, wisdom, courage, voice, we want to hear about them. And this isn't about the polishedness or the perfection. It's about the truth. It's about the impact. It's about generosity that women are willing to give so all others can gain. Definitely put it down here in the comments below and DM us your recommendation for absolute amazing International Women's Day speakers. We're going to have it at the end of March, and I cannot wait to get an entire congregation of both men and women coming together so that we can be part of something bigger than us.
Love
And
it, love it, love it.
we cannot wait. So yeah, looking forward to having you at International Women's Day. We'll be moving forward. Audrey, are you ready? This is going to be rapid fire health and leadership edition.
Go for it.
Okay, one health boundary you're enforcing now.
Sunscreen?
Well, I'll definitely say sun protection, yes, and rest, non-negotiable.
Yeah.
And the biggest health myth for founders.
Biggest health myth for founders.
For me, it was always, I'll rest after this.
Yeah.
Rest never happened.
And also, like doing all these self-care activities, like, it's about really recognizing what really helps you. And we
Mm.
are all unique in so many ways with our subconscious. Like finding what really helps you to feel healthy. Yeah.
What does wellness mean?
Through the journey, Shweta, what I've realized is for me, wellness is when I truly, truly feel internally grateful and I'm legit vibrating at gratitude. And my addiction to actually bringing myself back to that happy state. So to me, wellness is when I'm truly vibing in this beautiful space, which most of the time, 80-90% of the time I am. When I feel stuck, I do everything to make myself unstuck in any area of life. So
What I'm
wellness
hearing
is
is
that.
you're looking at designing things so that they're more sustainable in a way and bringing you back to happiness.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
For me, it's definitely listen sooner. You know the patterns, you're not listening.
Yeah.
Okay, well, your health is not separate from your success. It is your success. And next week, we'll be diving fully into women in business, really looking at power, visibility, justice, generosity, leadership, and how we as women can truly balance the scales by choosing to give and rise together. So stay real, stay kind, stay unfiltered.
Oh, yeah. Take care. Bye bye.